Guys, the President of the United States recently came out yesterday and said that they're going to be accumulating altcoins to the strategic reserve. Absolutely insane. BTC, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA. Can't believe this came out yesterday. And they also done it whilst the ETFs were closed. Very interesting move. It'll be interesting to see how the market opens up today when the ETFs open up. Also, I'm going to be watching TradFi, right? Because TradFi finished kind of bullish last week. We had a big bounce. Are we going to see that continue? We really could have a very good week, but we're going to need TradFi to behave itself and not to sell off today. So I'm going to be paying a close eye on that this week. We also have, this is the White House Crypto Summit coming up on the 7th of March. The crypto space loves speculation, so that's coming out. Some people have said that there's going to be no taxes on crypto, potentially no taxes on crypto trading. I think that would be phenomenal because that's something new for the trading environment, and a lot of people might flood in and they won't have to worry about taxes and end of year and tax loss harvesting. It will just be lovely to trade, right, with no hassles and no BS. And I think you might see a lot of traders flood in off the back of that. Alternatively, could be a sell the news event if we don't see any big news be dropped, right? Because we've had these meetings before and it's been a massive nothing burger and we did see sell-offs. So I would expect, as long as TradFi holds up, okay, so we're going to have to be watching the S&P this week, I would expect a massive speculation pump into the 7th of March, maybe some rumors drop, maybe some early news comes out. But Trump is going to be speaking at this event and we want to see news. We want to see confirmations. David come out and said, basically, you haven't seen anything yet. So I would imagine we might get more details about the strategic reserves that have been announced at that event. I want to know the specifics. How much money are you planning to put into Solana? Over how long, right? Is it billions? Is it tens of billions? This could be massive. So we're going to have to be on the ball this week, guys, making sure up to date. Now, it's not a coincidence that Solana ETF was listed on the DTCC. Are we likely to see the ETF get approved in line with the event on the 7th of March, right? Are we going to see those kind of things being announced? So the thing is with the Solana ETF, I know we shorted the Grayscale ETF, and for good reason, right? I shorted the Grayscale ETF because Grayscale had tons and tons of ETH at discount, right? It was normal they were going to take profits. They finally had access to the ability to sell after having held it for so long. And we saw the same thing happen with BTC. Now, the thing that's different with Solana, Grayscale don't have, you know, massive amounts of Solana at discount for it that they're able to sell on the market. Okay, so Solana ETF potentially, don't quote me on this, but it could be a buy the news event potentially, depending on how TradFi moves. Now, we have a lot of stuff going on with inflation. We had hot jobs. We have tariffs that are going back and forth, left, right, and center. The TradFi macro is not perfect for this situation. Crypto right now is actually pretty good on the macro, right? We have speculation, we have ETFs coming. We have the environments for an altcoin season. The problem is TradFi. So unfortunately, guys, if TradFi does bad, crypto's going to do bad, right? We don't have enough momentum in crypto to carry on rallying if the S&P is completely nuking. So we're going to have to first watch these TradFi, the S&P, Nvidia, and we're going to have to see how that reacts. If that reacts positively, I think we're going to have an amazing week in crypto. So as you know, what am I doing? So let's talk about my trades. What are my plans? How am I trading this? As you know, I'm already in a long position. I got into Solana long around 127. I completely flipped, so I took some profits on my shorts. You can see here, I've been taking profits on the shorts all the way down, but I sold a sizable chunk as we got near to the bottom of these ranges. And here you can see my short entry. So I got in BTC short around 96k. I started shorting Solana around $230. And yeah, pretty much, guys, almost around the pivot point here. where I entered my long position. So got into a long as well on BTC, 79.1k, and it's just absolutely rallied, guys. Made hundreds of thousands, or over $100,000 off that long position, and made hundreds of thousands on the short position. So it's been an amazing start to the year as well. We obviously traded Trump as well and made a killing on Trump. So what am I looking at now? So why did I take some profits last night? So I started taking some profits, some more profits off the table last night, around 177 on Solana. I've been taking profits all the way up, but I had another profit taken around 177 because we came back to the SMC daily, right? The SMC daily gave us a sell signal around 228. I actually got in a little bit before this. I aped a little bit early, but it ended up being a right decision. And when I get in early, it helps me hold when I get the sell signal, because usually these sells are very, very accurate. And it really helped me hold the short. We came back to the SMC resistance, got rejected. And I said, when we come back to this, it's going to be a massive area of resistance. Now, we pushed all the way back up to the SMC daily, and look at the rejection, like almost to the T, guys, that we got rejected. That's actually zoom in and see where the candle finished. So it pretty much got close. Now, you also have the 200-day moving average here as well, which is a massive area of resistance, and previous support lines that turned into resistance. Okay, so this was going to be a massive area of resistance. It would have been very bizarre to actually smash and blow through this. And also, the exchanges don't want everyone to win, so there'll be a lot of people in long positions here, and the exchanges will try and nuke them probably today as fast as they can. Actually, the West are asleep right now. They tend to do these nukes when the West is asleep, and they try to flush out all of the long positions, and then usually you'll get a reversal after that. We can actually, in a second, look at where that reversal might be. So, huge resistance. Look, do I think we're going to crash down? Look, the President of the United States just announced that they're going to start accumulating Solana. So I don't think that we are going to drop below those prices when that was announced. I think that was announced around 140 Solana on the technical price. We have an ETF coming. We have a massive event on the 7th of March. As long as TradFi opens well, I don't think there's any need to panic right now. I think we're potentially going to continue this rally up, but I do think the exchanges are literally going to be liquidating all the late longs right now. A lot of people don't long down here. We literally got the long. We pretty much nailed the bottom of this entry, 127. I think it came down to 126. So we're clean. We started to take profits on the way up. We took some profits off the table, and we're in a no lose situation right now. And this is what makes it easy when you get into trades. At the bottom, when you snipe, is that it's very hard to get liquidated, right? It's very hard for them to scam wick you out. So I'm chilling right now. Happy I took some profits. Hey, maybe I'll even add to my position if we come down enough today. Keep an eye out in the Discord for those posts if I do add to my position. I'll probably let's have a look at the Fibonacci. So if we go from the bottom of the move to the top of the move, Fibonacci's can sometimes play out. If we look at the 618, the 618 range would actually bring us back to the lowest point would be 146 all the way up to 152. So if we came back to this range, I would definitely add some more to my position, just because we would have come down so much. We've come back to the golden ratio, and I would probably add here. And we also have some support here on the daily, right? We have support level here, which was previous resistance, could potentially act as support. That's sitting around the 148 level. Should be a very strong level for some sort of buys and some support. The RSI has obviously moved up quite fast, so it's very normal to have a cool down. But I would be very interested in this spiking back up. It's moved down quite fast. I really do think they're just probably going to try and shake out as many long positions. Whilst America's asleep, the UK's asleep, they'll try and get everyone out, because everyone would have flipped long yesterday, right? And that's why it's important to be taking profits off the table. Not financial advice, guys. Do your own research. Investing in crypto is highly risky. This is just my strategies. These are just what I'm doing. And we're starting to see some little bits of buy pressure here. It's going to be interesting to see how the ETFs open today. Drop in the comments. Do you think we're going to see sell pressure from the ETFs today? Do you think that we're going to see buy pressure? I mean, if the market's slightly down, I think we're going to see a lot of buys coming in today off the back. But again, we have moved from 78k, up to 95k in a very short amount of time. So Likewise, we could see profit taken. I think it's going to be important to see how the S&P opens up today. Guys, been making an absolute killing. I took loads of different trades on that. As soon as Trump started to announce that he was going to start buying altcoins, I took loads of trades. I forgot about this one as well, like nearly 10 grand on that Trump trade that I posted yesterday in the Discord. The guys have been making an absolute killing. Here you can see $17,000 I made on MEXC. I'm trading on MEXC and BingX, so I know some of you are copy trading me on BingX, but my DGen trades, I take a lot of DGen trades on BingX. I actually added to my position. So you know I had an entry of 127. I actually ended up adding to that position as soon as Trump talked about Sol, and yeah, it turned out to be a very good decision. Ethereum, here's our entry on Ethereum. Pretty much got the bottom of ETH. You know, making an absolute killing on ETH as well. BTC is my original BTC trade, 78k all the way up to 93. Absolutely phenomenal entries, guys. And we flipped short. You can see my Sol trade, look, $20,000 profit, already taken $16,000 profit. So, you know, $36,000 just on that Sol trade. ETH, $5,000. BTC, $5,000 profit. Still, obviously, money on those trades as well. So, yeah, probably around $100,000 in a day from where I flipped from bearish to bullish. So it's been amazing, guys. If you want to see the all the buy and sell alerts, big up Beba Boobs. Lovely trades. Here we can see BTC, XRP. Absolutely amazing. 483%. Congrats. Big up Cotton Bricks, one of our moderators. Absolutely printing. Solana, Render. I also posted a Render trade, so some of the guys printed on that as well. I didn't take the whiff. That's a lovely trade. Well done on that. Yeah, whiff was down so bad. That's a good call, man. Really good call. It was a meme coin, so I'm surprised it did pump so much, but I used 100x leverage. That's why, absolute degenerate. Hold tight next manch. Done very well there. Big Licks, OG member in the squad. Look at this, 429 on that BTC entry. I think did you copy trade me? Yeah, I pretty much got in shortly after I posted the buy alert. So well done, man. Congrats. Also, I think you got in ETH. Yeah, 253%. Very nice. Very nice. Bill, looks like you copied the trade shortly after I posted. 2098. What an entry. Look, 6,000%, man. What? You use 400x. I'm actually jealous of some of you DGens who take some of these calls and get it right, because that is phenomenal, man. 60x. That's like 1k to $67,000 in like a couple of days. If you traded with a K, that is absolutely phenomenal. Lovely entries, guys. So yeah, if you want to get involved with us, guys, if you want to see my buy and sell alerts like this, head over to my Twitter. You can see my X account here, and you can see the link to get involved with us and sign up. It's a monthly fee, so if it's not for you, if you don't like it, you can leave at any time, right? You're not locked into anything, and it's not that expensive. It's like around 30 a month, I think. So yeah, jump in there if you want to get involved with us. That's pretty much it for now, guys. It's going to be an interesting one to see how the market opens. I think we are seeing a scam wick to the downside to get to liquidate a lot of the late longers. A lot of people would have flipped long up here, so they'll probably liquidate them, flush them out of the market before we see some upside. So I'm going to be on the ball today, looking at this range. If we come down 152 to 145 range, this is my reversal range I'm looking at today. I've already won, guys. Bear in mind, you know, I've already made an absolute killing. So even if I do chuck another 5 or 10k in here, it's only 5 to 10% of you know, my gains that I've made from this big move to the upside. So you know, if I enter a trade in this range and it hits my stop loss, you know, down here or down here, then you know, it's a nice risk reward for me. I'm risking a small percent to potentially make, you know, I'm risking 10% to make 100 or 200%. So the risk reward is there for me. And it's going to be interesting to see how we play out. Hey, maybe we don't get down to these levels, right? Maybe 160 holds. I mean, 150 is going to be a big psychological number. 150 will definitely be a big psychological number to trade. I quite like that. So maybe I'll even ladder in. Maybe I'll even ladder in some positions as it comes down. If it comes down, right, it's going to be hard. But I'm still holding my original longs open, and I took some profits off the table anyway already. I'm waffling. That's it for now, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel so you don't miss out on any of these videos. Turn the bell notification on so you can see the videos. Until then, I will catch you in the next one.